Hey guys, tonight's video is about solving proportions. So we talked about what makes something proportional. Remember, it's those three things. It's got to be a straight line, it's got to go through the origin, and then it has to have a K, a constant of proportionality. So we're going to talk about solving proportions in our video tonight. So a proportion is just two equivalent ratios or equivalent fractions. Remember, equivalent just means equal. Okay, so the ratios are equal. Now, you can look at that both two ways. You can look at it as equivalent fractions, so like you're doing something to the numerator to get to the denominator, or you can use cross products, which is what we're going to use first. So, our first step is to determine if these ratios are equivalent. So we're going to use cross products. If you need to pause and copy this down, go ahead and do so right now. Alright, so when I say cross products, I'm talking about multiplying the numbers that are across from each other. So I'm going to do 18 times 4, and I get 72, and then 6 times 12, and I know that that is 72 as well. So since 72 equals 72, these two are proportional. Alright, the next one, let's do the same thing. We're going to use the cross products. So I know 9 times 4 is 36, and 3 times 15 is 45. So since 36 does not equal 45, this is not proportional. Alright, so that's how we check to see if the ratios are equivalent. Use those cross products and tell me if they're equivalent. Now let's talk about finding the missing value using cross products. Okay, the first one I want to do is 4 over 12 equals y over 9. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is use those cross products. So 9 times 4 is 36, and 12 times y, I don't know that, so I'm just going to rewrite it. So since, I'm telling you this is a proportional relationship because we're finding the missing value, so you can assume they're equal to each other. Now, this is just solving a one-step equation now. I see that I'm multiplying between 12 and y, so I need to work backwards. So I'm going to do the opposite. So 12 divided by 12 makes the 12 go away, because 12 divided by 12 is just 1, and you get your y, and then 1 times anything is just itself. So but whatever I do to one side of my equation, I have to do to the other. And I know 36 divided by 12 is 3. So my y in this scenario is 3. Alright, number 2. Is going to be 6 over 20 equals y over 5. Again, we're going to use those cross products. So I'm going to circle mine. So 5 times 6 is 30. And 20 times y, I don't know that, so I'm just going to rewrite it. I see that I have multiplication going on here, so I'm going to divide. Makes the 20 go away, but whatever I do to one side, I do to the other. So I get y equals, because remember 20 divided by 20 is just 1, so I have 1 y left. And then 30 divided by 20. Alright, 20 goes into 30 one time. And you get 1 and 10 over 20. Now I can reduce this by 10, and I get 1 and 1/2. So 1.5 or 1 and 1/2 is your solution. Alright, we're going to practice this more in class tomorrow and using it in word problems, but right now I wanted you to understand how to do the math part of it. So after this video, after you get done copying all of this, I want you to solve these two problems. So you can pause and copy and we'll go over them in class tomorrow. Alright, have a good night.